Sit. So if she doesn't sit the first time you tell her, just pull up a little bit and push down a little bit. And if you're going to walk her, if she gets up before you release her, say no. Just gently but firmly reinforce that sit that she's just starting to learn. No. Make sure she stays there until you release her, which is okay. And if you're going to walk her, to try to teach her to walk without pulling you, just gently but firmly just do these little prompts if she goes ahead of you, like that. Okay. Coax her to catch up. If she lags behind, always turn into her if you're walking her. If I need to make a right turn, then I'm going to do a little left turn to go right. I'm never going to turn this way and pull her, because leash tension creates more pulling and stress in the dog, and so you're always using your body like a little prompt with the leash, and then your body to do the work so that the leash stays loose and you're, in essence, you're hurting her. Sit. Almost did it on her own. If you want to practice walking her in your yard or someplace like that, it's a good little way to practice the sit. And then if you're going to release her to be free, no. Always make sure she waits until you release her at least. So she sits, you tap her chest and say, go. That means she's free. So she's on free time. And of course you can take your walk like this as well. When you want to call her back to come to you, I would suggest having this loop of this six foot leash over your left hand, having your little reward, and I'm using Natural Balance sausage, lamb flavor. She really likes that, in my right. She already loves to come to this closed hand. She doesn't know why. There's always something good in there. So later on when we phase the food out, she'll always come to this even if there's no food in there. And you always want to say, come, and then back away. And when she sees you backing away, she'll come to this target. Good. And she'll get a little reward. And that's what we've been practicing with her as far as come. We'll just stand around. Got our little reward. Come. See when you back away how she's drawn to me? She comes to my target. Good. And that's all you have to practice right now, because you want her to have a rock solid recall in any situation. Always make sure that you call her to come to you when she's looking away, not when she's looking at you, because the whole routine is that you want her to hear that command when she's looking away from you, headed away from you, interested in something else, and breaks away. She's used to breaking away and coming back to you. So staring at you is not going to be a real life situation. She's most likely going to be starting to play with Irene or about to go eat something gross on the ground or whatever it is, and you want her to be very accustomed to hearing that command and breaking away from whatever it is to come back to you. So I'm going to wait till she looks away from me. And if she doesn't look away from me, if you're practicing this and she won't look away from you, then just toss a little treat in the opposite direction. Now she's looking away and distracted. Come. You can call her. Make sure you back away. Good. Because when you back away, she's drawn to you quicker. So when we're teaching a dog to come, we always back away because it draws them to us very quickly. Later on, you don't have to back away. They're so used to rushing over to you because of the way you taught them in the beginning that you'll have a very solid recall where they'll rush to you and you won't have to back away later on. So those are just a few things we've been doing with Penny. She is still a work in progress, but she's starting to learn things. So those are little things you can practice with her when you're on your trip with her.